Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives.
The 2026 season in the League for Clubs is coming down to the wire, and as summer heats up, so does the action on the pitch. Round Rock, Texas is the site of the South Regional Final, and the South Texas Conference champion Capital City SC look to defend their home turf against a high-powered Gulf Coast Conference champion Pensacola FC side, the only unbeaten club in the league. A berth in the National Finals is on the line, and it's coming up live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a toasty Central Texas. My name is Rob Jaskula, excited to bring you this South Regional Final from the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex in the suburbs of Texas' capital, Austin. It is a warm and breezy evening here on the plains of Central Texas, and these two squads have really dialed it up during warm-ups. It was a good atmosphere. Everybody looks to be sharp and ready to go. And since we only have a few minutes here before kickoff, let's run you through the starting 11s and how these two sides got here. Dean Logan's Pensacola FC have one of the strongest attacks and stingiest defenses in the entire league. They won 7, they drew 3 in their regular season. And last week defeated Union 10 3-2 to win the Gulf Coast Conference. That was a reversal of the result in the same fixture last year. Meanwhile, for Capital City SC, It took extra time. It took penalty kicks to take care of the Rio Grande Valley Red Crowns. It was 1-1 following a Riley Baroldi 26th minute strike that put Capital City ahead. The Red Crowns managed to strike back. They were scoreless through the extra time period, but it was 4-2 on penalties in favor of Capital City. Adam Shantz, the goalkeeper out of Newcastle Blue Star, with a really nice performance there, put on a really good show, really put off the penalty takers for RGV. So should this match go that far, well, I do like Capital City's chances. They hope it doesn't quite go that far, but we will see. Capital City actually outscored Pensacola FC in terms of points on the season, 25-24. 8-1-1 was the 10-match total for Kai Gokel's Capital City. The 11 for the home side this evening. Zach Fake starts up top. Martin Valdez and Riley Baroldi on either side of him. Midfield three, it's a 4-3-3 we have it lined up. Joe Coyle and Aiden Lopez play box to box. And in the 6 is Jordan Franco. And the back four left to right, Angel Montoya, Timmy Hollenbeck, Alex Loya, and Jonathan Hernandez, with the aforementioned Adam Shantz in goal. He is part of the League for Clubs National Team of the Week and is committed to play his soccer in the fall at Canisius College. For Dean Logan's Pensacola FC side, Luca Felix starts in goal. A West Virginia Tech keeper and the native of Portugal, is one of the highest rated keepers in this league. And we only have their lineup by numerical order. We don't have them in formation, so we'll just have to find out how their manager Dean Logan lines them out. But in numerical order is Marcos Garcia, Cy Fontenot, Marcus Pereira. A Dutch striker is a Jip van de Essen, Rodrigo Bacci, Chente Molina. Cam Young is at the back, João Ribeiro, Rafa Machado, and their captain is the center half, Aaron Boateng. This Pensacola side with a lot of international flavor. 10 of the 11 are international players. The only U.S. native, Cy Fontenot, the Tallahassee native, who played his college soccer at the University of West Florida, and that is a side the C team really leans on. About half of their starting 11, well, I'd say 6 of the 11, that's more than half by my math, do play for University of West Florida. 7 on the bench for Pensacola FC, 9 on the bench for Capital City. It is 92 degrees as we approach kickoff. It is falling, but not that much. Wind is blowing out of the south to the north. That'll be right to left across your dial. And for those of you tuning in from parts abroad, that is 33.5 degrees. Sunset is in about a half hour. It'll happen near the end of the first half. Not many clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful evening. And that breeze sure is helping the cause. As the teams take the pitch right now, Capital City in their home strip. The Argentina colors, blue and white vertical stripes, white shorts, white socks. The visitors from Pensacola, Florida, wear navy blue trimmed in white from head to toe. Our center referee this evening is Caitlin Trowbridge, and she wears, along with her team, red shirts with black shorts, black socks. And we're going to kick it down to the PA's team right now for the playing of the national anthem. A berth in the national finals is on the line when we come back. Just about primed for kickoff here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. You folks may be able to hear coming through their microphones a bit of wind. The breeze has certainly picked up over the last half hour or so. We will see how, if at all, that affects things. I do know from covering local squad Austin Rise in WPSL action this summer, it's been affecting the goalkeepers a bit on goal kicks, but with the modern style taking short goal kicks, playing out from the back, it may not be much of a factor, but we shall see. And that does certainly benefit Capital City with the veteran Chance in goal. Certainly will be unaffected after spending in the northeast of England at Newcastle Blue Star. And he will wear a pink kit from head to toe. His counterpart, Luca Felix, wears neon green from head to toe with black numbering and stripes. Here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex, they do have grass fields, but this is an artificial turf surface, a new one. Very nice surface for playing soccer on. It is firm, and I do expect it to play pretty fast here this evening. Lights not on yet here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex, but as mentioned, we should be getting dark around halftime here this evening. The days are getting shorter. And the shadows are long. The roof of the stand here extending a shadow all the way across the pitch. As Adam Chance heads into the goal to our right, where the dressing rooms and the VIP areas are here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. We are perched at the top of the lone stand here on this beautiful evening for football. It'll be Cap City to get us started. They'll attack from left to right in the first half, again wearing blue and white stripes with white shorts, white socks. Pensacola FC, the Pelicans, are left to right in navy, trimmed in white. A berth in the national finals on the line, and I do know that the Northeast Division final was postponed due to the weather in the New York area, and then with the World Cup final scheduled for tomorrow. That game will not be played until Monday, but I do know that the bracket for the national tournament will come out on Monday before that match is played. It'll just be for that Northeast champion. We have it as a 4-3-3 for Kai Gokel's Cap City SC. And remains to be seen how Pensacola will line out. And in fact, there's going to be a kit change already. It looks like Marcos Garcia, the native of Leon, Spain, who played his college soccer at Lee University, just putting on his number 5. As we wait for Zach Fake, the Round Rock native playing in his hometown, plays his college soccer at Texas Lutheran, will kick us off. We are 90 minutes away from finding out who will head to the national finals. We're underway here in Round Rock as Jordan Franco sprays it out to the right side. Good crowd on hand, and still some fans heading in to the ground this evening. Out of his own end, here's Loya, trying to launch one over the top. Doesn't have a runner, though, and that'll roll all the way through for a first touch for the Portuguese keeper, Luca Felix. We got underway at 8:02 by my clock, as the scoreboard does not yet have a running clock up. And Felix looks like he's going to be content to play it out from the back, at least in the early going here. As Pensacola played in midfield, but stepping up from his center half spot is Hollenbeck to play it forward. But again, good defending from the visitors from Pensacola, Florida. But now here's a turnover forced by Lopez. Trying to play it towards the edge of the box, but the captain for Pensacola, Aaron Boateng, is there. And a whistle on the far side. First free kick of the match goes to the visitors. Here's Pereira. Not under much pressure in midfield. To his right, Bocce had it taken off of his foot. Nicely played by Loya, who retreats back into his back line. Back. Yeah. And the first touch for the left back, Angel Montoya, the Kyle native. Now Hernandez playing it up through midfield. Looking into the cam for Valdez. Valdez lifts it over the top on right wing. Good run for Baroldi. Looking to square it. Puts it in off the left foot. That's a high cross. Header comes in and flashes wide of Felix for a goal kick. Cap City pleading their case for a corner there, and I thought that may have come off a Pensacola defender myself. But I didn't have the binoculars up, and Caitlin Trowbridge, our center referee this evening, was quick and decisive in her determination. And it does look like the visitors are going to set up to play another short goal kick. Well, now they push forward a bit. Here in the 3rd minute of action. Went long with the goal kick. It was knocked down by Cap City, and they get to the second ball quickly. Well, looking to drive forward on the attack for the second time in as many minutes, but good defending from the visitors. And in front of our broadcast position, here's Marcos Garcia. In the midfield, it's Bocce. Lifting one over the top towards the left wing. Nice touch there by Cy Fontenot. And it is Fontenot looking to turn upfield. But his pass was blocked by Hernandez. He's got it back, though. Here's Fontenot. Looking to drive forward. Baroldi tracking back for Cap City. And back for Pereira. They'll spray it to his right, and Cam Young. Not the golfer. A native of Stirling, Scotland, Cam Young. Picked up in midfield by Cap City. And Valdez under some pressure and wins a free kick in midfield. Well, Valdez had to work for it, but he stuck with it and got his reward in a free kick for his side. And he played just over 3 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes by my watch, as Loya sends it all the way back to Shantz for his first touch. And back to Loya, wearing those nice bright pink boots. I like those. That's definitely my style. Here is Alex Loya. His partner Hollenbeck tried to play it up the middle. That was knocked down by Pensacola, and here's a good touch from Chente Molina, looking to get to his right, and Bocce. Bocce squares it across the face of goal, but stepping forward is the keeper Shantz, about 5 yards out from the goal line. Rolled it out and now played into midfield. And a free kick won as João Ribeiro went through the back of Joe Coyle. And it's a free kick in a very similar position to where it was a minute ago. Free taken by Franco. Flashing it to the right side, looking for Baroldi. His touch was a bit heavy, and it falls to Boateng. Here is Aaron Boateng and his Pensacola FC. A Ghanaian center half. Big body out there as well. Looks like he's got a few inches on any other player on the pitch this evening. They tried to split lines, but stepping into the passing lane, Hollenbeck for Cap City. Baroldi. Waiting for an overlapping run from Hernandez. Now Hernandez, under a physical challenge, lost out near the end. Go out. This should be a corner to Cap City. It is. The first one of the evening will be sent in from the far side. Yeah, temperature really starting to come down nicely here as the sun disappears. As the corner comes in towards the near post, that's headed clear by Machado. Only as far as the top of the box, still being batted around. Young eventually lifts it into midfield. And the left wing Bocce Here's Bocci looking to spring a runner. He has Van den Essen, but Van den Essen and his strike partner both went too soon there. That was a pretty clear offside as the flag goes up here on the near side. We've played 8 minutes by my watch. Timmy Hollenbeck. Back for Loya. Cap City have done all the attacking so far, but no real clear-cut chances just yet. Here's Aiden Lopez dropping deep. To left wing, Valdez. Good 1-2 play. But a heads-up read from João Ribeiro. The center half goes all the way back to Felix. And now Ribeiro into midfield. But that pass didn't have enough on it. And it falls to Valdez. There's a shove in the midfield as Lopez goes over and wins the free kick. He was reaching for the ball before he got the whistle. It was a ball off the attacking free kick here. Taken quickly off. Attacking position. Foot down to make, but it was Pensacola able to clear it into the center circle, but no further than that. Nicely done by Franco. Now sent over the top by Hollenbeck. He's looking towards the left wing, and Valdez. But that was cut out by the right back, Garcia. And out for a throw here on the near side. One of the first throws of this opening 10 minutes. It's Franco. Into the back line, Hollenbeck and Loya. We're Jordan Franco, the Pflugerville native. In the midfield, the center circle, it's Joe Coyle. Now Coyle playing it forward, looking for Fike. And Baroldi in a battle, wins it, launches it forward, though, and that's just going to carry over for a goal kick to the visitors from Pensacola, Florida. They had a long trip up here on the coach bus, especially with the weather we've been having here in South and Central Texas over the last week or so. But they did make it in plenty of time. And as we've played about 10 minutes now, still 0-0 here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. And Felix boots it long. Coyle is up for it quickly. But the second ball won by the visitors. And played up right wing to Bocci. Waiting for the run of Garcia. Here's Garcia looking to square it across. Oh, that's a dangerous cross. Fontenot nearly got to it. But if it got him, he only grazed it, and it's out for a throw on the far side. But a dangerous cross. And that was only inches away from Fontenot having a real clear-cut chance with his head, only about 6-7 yards out. That would have been a lot of trouble for Chance. And really the first look going forward for the visitors. Throw in on the far side, taken by Hernandez. And it was a good one for Fike. He loses out to Boateng, but wins another throw for the home side, Cap City. Right to left across your dial in white with blue stripes. Here's Riley Baroldi. And he loses out. Pensacola looking to play it forward, but Van den Essen wasn't ready for it, and it's Loya. They'll carry forward while Pensacola still sort out their communication issues. Now Montoya. And right in front of our broadcast position, Martin Valdez goes down. Looks like he got clipped in the back of the heel by Rodrigo Bocci. This should be a free kick quickly taken right in front of us by Montoya for Loya. All the way home to Adam Chance. They'll lift it in the air over the top with the wind. Headed forward nicely by Fike, looking for Valdez. Valdez with some good dribbling, looking for space. Feathered over to Franco. And now here's Montoya. He looks to cross it. That was a real pretty ball. But first to react was Rafael Machado. And driving up left wing is Cy Fontenot for Pensacola. He's got Coyle tracking back with him. And a good sliding tackle from Hernandez. Now Molina. He's looking to split lines. Oh, he had Van Den Essen, but he had it caught up in his feet. Couldn't sort it out. Otherwise, he would have been through on goal. Pensacola looking to split the lines there. Now settling in. Good back and forth action here in Round Rock as it's lifted over the top. Good ball to Baroldi. He's up there on his own. He's going to have to wait for some runners. Fike into the box. But Baroldi decides to go to Lopez. And everybody got back. But Capizet. And here's Hernandez. Looking to play it up right wing, but that pass was too heavy for Baroldi. Yeah, Boateng will watch that all the way back to Felix. To his countryman, João Ribeiro. Ball. Towards Fontenot on left wing, but that's knocked down nicely by Baroldi. Riley Baroldi looking to drive forward. Oh, a good tackle in midfield came in from Marcus Pereira. Now Machado. Forward for Molina. Into the middle, it's Fontenot. Getting the ball bouncing at his feet. Got it under him. Ahead to Van Den Essen. Back for Molina. Fontenot to Molina. Now Pereira. Body's getting back for Cap City. It's out to left wing. Machado looking to get a cross in, but that was knocked down right in front of him. Nice defending there from Riley Baroldi, tracking all the way back for Cap City. It is just a throw on the far side. We've played 15 minutes here in Round Rock, and still 0-0. Cap City with the best look on goal so far, forcing Luca Felix into a save. There have been some dangerous crosses, though, from the visitors, who launch a long throw into the box. It's headed down. Oh, what a save by Shantz as he tips it over the bar. A strong right hand from the Cap City keeper, keeping out Chente Molina's header. It is a first corner of the night to Pensacola, but they'll take that. Will the Cap City defense. As we wait for the corner to come in. Launched towards the goal, and it's Shantz punching it over with two hands. That was nearly an Olympico attempt. I don't think it was intentional. I think they were just trying to crowd the keeper. But Cam Young, out of Stirling, Scotland, goes near post this time. Fontenot slipped. They had Cap City launch it, but chasing it down was Rafael Machado, and instead it's a goal kick. Oh, Adam Shantz finds himself under pressure, but he's up to the task. In the 16th minute, still 0-0. Loya looking to poke it over the top. That's a really nice ball, chested down by Valdez. And Valdez with good strength under the challenge of Ribeiro. And he got it to Montoya. Montoya for Hollenbeck. And Hollenbeck forward to Lopez. Cap City again happy to build slowly here. Hollenbeck. And Jordan Franco dropping back. He's the deepest of the Cap City players here. For the moment, and a loose pass in midfield is intercepted by Pereira. Pensacola lifted towards the right wing side. Here's Bocce chasing it down. He's going to put in a cross towards the top of the box. No one home, though. And Cap City, under very little pressure, will get a chance to basically walk it out. Here's Montoya for Valdez. Now Loya. And the lights on as the shadows are pretty much covering the entire pitch. Sunset due in 14 minutes here in Central Texas. Here's Franco. Montoya and back for Loya. Cap City definitely enjoying the bulk of the possession here in the opening 20 minutes of this one. Hollenbeck. Good ball into midfield. Or Lopez lifted towards this left side. Here's Valdez getting it under. Good first touch from him. Valdez looking to drive towards the corner of the box. He had to split two defenders. Got it, though. And now puts in a left-footed cross. That's knocked down by Ribeiro. Ribeiro climbing all over the back of Valdez. Valdez wants a foul. I don't blame him for it. But it is João Ribeiro coming away with it for the visitors. The tall center half out of Espirito Santos, Brazil. Really playing a physical game there, and why not? If he's going to be let go, you might as well be as physical as possible. It's all the way back to Adam Shantz. As again, Cap City happy to build slowly. Here's Loya. Into midfield for Coyle. He gets a chance to turn, pick up his head, lobs it up the right side. Baroldi, that's a great ball and a nice first touch as well. Riley Baroldi, who scored the goal last week, decides to go back to Hernandez. Cross for Loya. Cap City starting to push forward a little bit here now. This is Montoya. Oh, looking to split lines there, and a bit of miscommunication with Franco. It's out for a goal kick here in the 19th minute. And the visitors, Pensacola FC, have been very slow to take their goal kicks. This is at least the third time now where it's almost like they've gone over for a call from the bench before pushing bodies up. And, well, if the referee's going to let them take that much time, they might as well use it. As finally Felix lifts it in the air. Coyle's head got there first, but it's Bocce who takes the second ball for Garcia. Nice 1-2 with Bocce, and now Garcia running at the Cap City defenders. He's stopped at the corner of the box and lays it back for Cam Young. Now Bocce with the back heel to Young. Young gets the cross in towards the near post. That's lifted out by Loya. A lot of spin on that one. And a good volley into midfield clear. Only as far as João Ribeiro. Partner Boateng. Listen, his first touch was a little heavy, but he got it under control to Molina. Long shot coming in, and on one hop, Adam Shantz collects. Well, plenty of velocity on that one, but Shantz got a good look at it, and it was pretty much Adam. But a good save for the Cap City keeper, who lifts a great punt ahead towards Baroldi. Baroldi's toe just missed out on that one. Boateng lifts it to the center circle, where Franco knocks it down. But it is picked up by Chente Molina. Back for Boateng, and he'll go all the way home to Felix. Here in the 21st minute in Round Rock. A misplaced pass from Pensacola. That's only like the third or fourth throw-in we've had here in the opening 21 minutes or so. Loya with Hollenbeck. And again, Loya. The center half pairing content to go back and forth with each other. Now a long ball. Pereira stepped into the passing lane and read his second touch well. Lifted it back towards Felix, who is out of his box. He chests it down, lifts it down the line. This should fall to Cap City, and it does, to Valdez. But no one there for Franco's pass, but Boateng, and now here come the visitors looking for Fontenot. Fontenot goes down. Referee waves away any appeals for a foul. He went down way too easy there, did Cy Fontenot. Now Loya trying to Franco. Chance. Loya. Lifted into midfield. Good touch by. But on his second effort, loses out to the challenge of Cam Young. Now Pensacola playing in the box. Van den Essen, he back heels it, but Loya was tracking back and stepped into the passing lane. That's the second time we've seen Yip Van den Essen trying the back heel, so we'll have to watch out for that one as this game goes on. As Cap City look to run, looking to break. Here's a ball through. This is an opportunity for Fake. He shoots from 17 yards, and it's Cap City who lead. But the flag's gone up on the far side. It's offside. The goal will not stand. Well, that was a beautiful through ball. And Fake made no mistake in slotting it past the keeper, Luca Felix. But it was Ribeiro and Boateng who stepped up right before that pass was played as the flag went up. And looking to run the other way are the visitors. Loose ball bounces in the box towards Van den Essen, but Hollenbeck is there to react. Plays into midfield, but that's only as far as Cam Young. For Pereira. For Cam Young. Garcia. Their center back pairing. It's Boateng the play. His left Molina. They have a couple of strikers at the top of the box looking to play it forward to them. Nothing on just yet, though. Here's Rafael Machado. He goes down under the challenge of Aiden Lopez. Oh, and the whistle did go. And this will be a free kick in a dangerous position at the far corner of the box. Only about 22 yards out. This is a dangerous opportunity for the visitors. We played 20 round rock. We'll see who hits it. A couple of players over low, and that's cleared away from the top of the six very authoritatively by Timmy Hollenbeck. Just a throw on the far side as they look to start applying pressure. Long throw from Rafael Machado. Lifted into the air, and there's Adam Shantz rising highest for it. They'll roll it out quickly. Let's see if Cap City try to run, hit him on the counter here. That's how they had it in the back of the net just a few minutes ago. Great touch by Lopez. But he goes back to Montoya. Now Loya. Across for Hollenbeck as we near the half-hour mark. Still 0-0. Had it in the back of the net in the 22nd. But the flag went up for offside as Loya tries to play one forward. It was an inadvertent handball as Baroldi went down under the challenge of Aaron Boateng. Now Cam Young. Boateng, his pass was a little too lackadaisical. And here come Cap City looking to play a ball towards Lopez, but that was a bit heavy, and Boateng was tracking back to cover for his error, and it is out just for a goal kick. It's Boateng walking it out. Ahead for Fontenot. He goes down under a good challenge. Nicely done by Jordan Franco. Here's Loya. In the midfield for Coyle. Coyle with some nice footwork. Still looking for the pass. Now he's got it to Garcia. Garcia for fake. Looking to play it to the left. Here's Montoya. He gets across in and off the right into a dangerous Ribeiro. Touchdown. Shot blocked to the top of the box. Shot comes in from Franco just wide of the far post. Well, good attacking intent there from Cap City, but we stay 0-0 in the 28th minute here in Round Rock. Machado for Molina. Looking to spring the run of Van Den Essen, but that wasn't on. And it'll be Loya to carry out for Cap City. His partner Hallenbeck. Not a ton of pace to this match here in the opening half hour. Each goalie's been called in to make a save or two. Ball over the top for fake. He gets around Boateng. And it is Ribeiro who gets there first. Good sportsmanship there to see that. But this is a corner. Second of the match for Cap City. Also had two. Looks like this will be Riley Baroldi to take it. Got the binoculars out, but not quite quick enough to read numbers on the white kits. A little tough to read at distance here as the daylight fades. It's lifted towards the back post. Falls through everybody. Overhead kick attempt there from Coyle. Ready for it was Felix, but what a spectacular effort that was. The corner kick bounced in the box, and Coyle decided to go overhead with it. That would have been some goal. Here's Hallenbeck. Franco. And Montoya. Now Loya. Cutting in across to Franco. Looking for Baroldi, right wing. With Bocci tracking back, it's still Baroldi. Cutting Boateng. Stepped in. Now the other way. This is Machado for Cam Young. Back to Boateng. Zach Fake doing some pressing here for Cap City. Boateng had to be cautious. And lifted over the top by Pensacola. They have numbers if they hurry here. Touchdown into the path of Molina, but tracking back was Loya. It's going to be a corner for Pensacola. But they nearly had a 3-on-2 there. On counter. First half for the visitors. We've played a half hour now. Some kids' challenges. I think the camera on those. The halftime break. As Rafa Machado taking his time. This is certainly intentional. from Dean Logan's Pensacola FC, really taking their time with the corners. As the Brazilian winger sends it towards the near post, and it's headed in at the near post. A great corner and a tidy finish. It's Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil on the road in this regional final. That looked to be Fontenot who got there first. Still waiting for him to turn around. I got my eye on who it was. Still hasn't turned to face us. It was Cy Fontenot. Had it right. Love it. The Tallahassee, Florida native gets a goal to put his side in front. 1-0 in the 32nd minute. Off the great corner from Machado. Let's see if Cap City can come right back and respond. Now they are guilty of a foul on the far side. Looks like Baroldi got tied up with Chente Molina. Well, Adam Shantz really had no chance at that one. That was a perfectly executed near post corner routine by the visitors. And Boateng lobs it forward. There's the wind knocking it down. It was Van der Nessen heading it forward to Fontenot. Fontenot gets it under, but his play towards Cap City now trying to counter. They do win a throw in midfield. Montoya over to Hollander. Now Jonathan Hernandez back for Timmy Hollenbeck. The Hutto native ahead for Franco. Back to Loya. Montoya right in front of our broadcast position here. Back to Loya, the press coming from Fontenot. Hollenbeck decides to pick out his pass, looking to spray it towards left wing. Ribeiro stepped into that passing lane. It's another throw right in front of us. Again, Montoya, and he's going to send it down the line. Getting it under is Valdez. Valdez, his touch was a bit heavy, and Cam Young got a toe in there and wins a throw. Tackle in midfield. Play on, says the referee. Here's Cam Young playing it to left wing. This is Machado. Machado, who assisted the goal from the near corner, gets a shot in with his stance into the bread up. And a whistle now as the Pensacola player went down under the challenge before that counter started, has stayed down. That looks to be João Ribeiro, the Brazilian center back, in some discomfort. And there was a booking issued. Looked like it was Franco who got it. I was looking at the injured player Ribeiro while that documentation was going on. Ribeiro is up. He looks to be fine to continue. Montoya for Loya. Franco got under in midfield, and he's run over from behind by Cam Young. Cam Young can have no complaints about that foul. He went right through the back of him. Free take taken quickly. Here's Valdez. Franco trying to work quickly here. Lopez. Played it forward. Boateng lifted it out. Good battle in midfield. It's Montoya who has it for Cap City. Now Coyle. He loses out. And looking to run the other way are Pensacola. Joining the play is Garcia, but he overran that one. Loya got back quickly for Cap City. Now the other way, it's Montoya. Oh, he nutmegged Cam Young. Lost out on the second challenge. And now here's Young. And still down. It's Montoya. Now a couple bodies down on the turf. This will be a throw to Cap City, I believe. Fontenot also slow to get up in an unrelated incident. But it looks like Angel Montoya is going to need a bit of attention. After 37 minutes, it's a 0-0 lead for Pensacola FC. 32nd minute off the counter. Machado put in a really nice, strong near post. It was the head of Cy Fontenot. Our side netting. No chance for Adam Shantz. Montoya is up. He looks to be good to continue for the last 10 minutes or so of this first half. A South Regional Final here in the league for clubs. The Gulf Coast champion Pensacola FC lead the South Texas champion Capital City SC by a 0-0. Cap City, of course, did have the ball in the back of the net on 22 minutes, but Zach Fake was deemed to be offside. And we wait for the resumption of play. This may just be a drop ball. It's Garcia. As we're back underway. Intercepted midfield by Coyle. Now here's Cap City with a chance to run. Carrying forward is Zach Fake. To his left, Valdez, back for Fake, into the box. Looking to square it. Ribeiro got a foot in there, and it's put out by Young. This should be a corner. A fourth corner of the match. And again, a Cap City player, slow to get up. Believe that's Valdez. Wearing the number 7. Maybe a bit of cramp here. It was 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 33.5 Celsius at kickoff. It has cooled down nicely, but that's all relative. It's still pretty warm, and certainly warm on the artificial turf here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. It was Zach Fake who was slow to get up. Looks like he'll be all right to continue, though, here after 40 minutes. Another corner opportunity. Heading towards the near post, Boateng lifts his big bounce up there and headed it back right where it came from. Second opportunity. That's too close to the keeper. Felix with the punch. It's kept alive in the box. Coyle trying to get it under. Still loose to the far side. But finally, Pensacola are able to play it forward. Good slide tackle on Rodrigo Bacci. It's just out for a throw, but that really did break up the counter. Garcia for Ribeiro. Foot on the ball. Yeah, as we are 5 minutes plus stoppage time. It is Pensacola FC leading by a goal to nil. Garcia right in front of our broadcast position. Looking to spring the run of Vanden Essen, but stepping into the passing lane was Angel Montoya for Coyle. Now Timmy Hollenbeck. Just past sunset and darkening here in Round Rock. Make a few adjustments on our end. Should be good now. Here's Hollenbeck. Has the run of Montoya, but Garcia read that one well to intercept with his head. Played it forward to Fontenot, the goal scorer. Now Garcia, overlapping run on right wing. Looking to play a cross in. Well, that was skittering into the box towards Molina, but Loya got his foot in there to put it out for a throw about 10 yards up from the goal line. Or the Pelicans look to extend their lead. Just before halftime, Cap City will really want to tighten up here at the back. Ribeiro playing it across. Boateng. For Pereira, looking to spring the run of Garcia, but that was a little too close to Loya, who just shadows it out for a goal kick. Looks like a substitution is going to be made. Oh, maybe not an injury as player sits down in midfield in the waning minutes of the first half. That's Zach Fake down again for Cap City. He was a little shaken up before the previous corner. And Aaron Boateng over to give him a pat on the back. Again, it's been really good sportsmanship out here from the boys. It's always like to see. A berth in the national finals is on the line, but still being played in good spirit by all 22 out here this evening. Will be a substitution made by Cap City. No electronic board here, so we'll have to wait for player to turn around. That's the Cedar Ridge alum, the Round Rock native, Luca Lattori, who comes on. He moves to left wing, and Valdez looks like he'll play more centrally for the final few minutes of the half. Free kick taken quickly, and Vanden Essen was applying some pressure, but Hernandez was calm with it. And now Loya. Or Franco, back to Loya. Press being applied by Chente Molina. And it's turned over to Pensacola in a dangerous position towards the top of the box, and Molina well over the bar. A high pop fly, as he must have caught a bounce right before he struck at that one from 16 yards out. And we'll see how much stoppage is played here at the end of the first half. It's Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil. Good ball into midfield. And Aiden Lopez looking to spring the run of the substitute. Here's Lattori. Gets on it, edge of the box, waiting for some runners. Has Montoya overlapping. Oh, and that pass was a bit too casual. And that's out for a goal kick. We've seen Luca Felix take his time on these goal kicks, and now in first half stoppage time, I presume he'll do the same as he pushes bodies forward. The Portuguese keeper played his college soccer at West Virginia Tech. Lifted it forward. That was well hit into the breeze. Loya lifting it forward for Cap City. Not sure how much stoppage is going to be played. We've played 2 minutes of it already. Throw taken quickly, Montoya. Back for Loya. Which should be some of the last action of the first half. Right as now Franco. Good pressure from Pensacola, but it's Loya to Montoya right in front of our broadcast position. Montoya cutting in, looking to spring a runner through the middle, but Boateng read that well and stepped into the lane. Aaron Boateng's been a real rock at the back, the fourth-year veteran for Pensacola FC. Having a really nice night, commanding at center half. Loya trying to play it cross field. That was headed down by Machado, and now Machado on the overlap. In front of the benches on the far side, shrugs off a challenge. Oh, and that's a bit of a harsh booking. As the whistle went and the card came out immediately. That was Martin Valdez who went into the book. As we play on here at the end of the first half. I thought there didn't look like much. Off the free kick. Running forward is Machado. He's got back on the overlap from Van den Essen towards the far corner flag. Looking to shrug off a challenge. At the second effort, Cap City are able to get there. There's a tackle well behind the play. This has to be a booking, Ike. As our referee, Caitlin Trowbridge, is not going to wait for the Pensacola player to get back to his feet. She already has the yellow card out. Down with a bit of cramp. I believe that's Machado. That's about as far away as a player can be here. I got the binoculars out and everything, folks. We'll wait and get a number when that player stands up. It's Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil. Good corner post. A Tallahassee native. I believe that's the third booking issued in the first half combined. And that is Machado. And the free kick taken in the far corner is the last action of the first half. That was a bit stop-start at times. Didn't have a ton of pace to it. Plenty of that. Zach Fake thought he front 1-0 when he had a driving run through the middle. It was a phenomenal through ball. The keeper Felix came out, but at the top of the box, Fake slid it right past him into the back of the net. But the flag did go up for offside about 35 yards out from goal, as he was adjudged to have started his run just a little bit early. And 10 minutes later, in the 32nd minute, a near side right wing corner from Machado, who was just booked at the end of the first half. Went hard towards the post with the side Pompano. Got it on it, put it in. To the side netting on the far side. That's the difference. And it is the league's only unbeaten side, Pensacola FC, who leads Cap City FC by a goal to nil here in the South Regional Final. It's halftime. We'll be back right after this.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little. Or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Halftime at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. Rob Jaskula back with you for this South Regional Final. It's Pensacola FC who lead Capital City SC by a goal to nil after 45 minutes of play. The Cy Fontenot near post header, and had a chance to look at some replays during halftime. Fontenot got a great piece of that header at the near post. It deflected off of the crossbar before finding the far side netting, a real unsavable header. As I like to say, that would have been a goal in any league. So on home turf, Capital City have it all to do. In the second 45 minutes, they'll attack from left to right, wearing their home kits, white and blue stripes, white shorts, white socks. The visitors from Florida wear navy from head to toe, trimmed in white. They will let with the wind, which isn't as strong as it was at kickoff, but still is a bit breezy. Linesman checking to make sure there aren't any holes in the net. Guys, of course there are. But we're just about set for action here. Adam Shantz wears pink from head to toe. He'll be to our left. While Luca Felix in neon green, trimmed in black, is to our right. Doesn't look like any changes for either team. We did see a substitution late in the half. Zach Fake, who had a goal chalked off for offside, did go down twice in the last few minutes and was substituted. Looks like we are just waiting for a football before we get play. Both teams huddling up. 45 minutes separates one of these teams from a berth in the national finals here in the Club for Leagues. League for Clubs, excuse me. It's a bit late, folks, past my bedtime. The Gulf Coast Conference champions lead the South Texas conference champions as we begin second half action. And it is Pensacola who get us started. They are right to left. And good pressure straight away from kickoff from Riley Baroldi. But Pensacola do get it back under control. And let's see if we do see a more aggressive press from Kai Gokel's Cap City SC. As they are going to eventually have to force the issue. Here's Pereira with plenty of time trying to lift it over the top to Fontenot. Angel Montoya was there to head it away. In the midfield, it's a loose pass, though, and Rodrigo Bacci intercepts to Machado, who has an assist and a yellow card. Now Cam Young, not the golfer. Played his football for Queen of the South in the Scottish leagues before coming over to the States. And it's back for the captain, Boateng. Now Pereira, these two big center halves, doing a nice job here tonight. Now Young. His pass didn't have enough on it. It was intercepted by Aiden Lopez. And now Lopez carrying the other way. Franco spraying it out to left wing. That's a really nice ball. It's Montoya. Got it on his right. Into the attacking midfield area, but the pass is a bit too hot for Lopez. Pop in the air, and that allowed Marcus Pereira, a Sao Paulo native, to intercept. But now here's Loya stepping up into the play for Cap City. Still Loya looking to move forward. He has Montoya to his left, but it is still Loya holding. Now he uses Montoya. Trying to play some 1-2 ball into the box. Cut in from the byline. Oh, and that's booted away by Pereira. That was past the keeper. No Cap City player was there, but did have to be cleared, and cleared quickly. But that was well done. As Cap City go home to Franco. To this near side, here's Jonathan Hernandez, the Belton native. Back for Hollenbeck. Across to Loya, who has retreated back into his natural position at center back. And Hollenbeck. 2.5 minutes here into the second half. It is Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil. Here's Lopez trying to play a 1-2 with Valdez. That is cut out, though, by Machado. And Machado lifts it down the near sideline. Headed into touch by Coyle, but good hustle from Coyle. Showing his determination. With it all on the line here. There will be 4 teams left in League for Clubs action. After the conclusion of this match week, it's Fontenot who intercepts in midfield for Van den Essen. Van den Essen running out the defense, trying to play it through to Fontenot. That was in his heels. And Cap City able to recover, but that was a dangerous opportunity. And Van den Essen still trying to keep it alive. But it falls to Franco. Cap City having a tough time clearing their lines. As Garcia steps up and puts it out for a goal kick. But Cap City not really able to get much rhythm there. Here in the 4th minute of the second half, it's Loya. Hollenbeck. And now Hernandez, the right back. For Coyle. Coyle lets it run. On to Valdez. Lifted forward towards Baroldi. Boateng was well out of his back line to try and break it up, but it only fell as far as Aiden Lopez. Down the left wing, Montoya. Montoya tries to cross it all the way across, but didn't have enough on that. Machado stepped in. Here's Rodrigo Bacci. Ahead for Molina. Into the number 9, Van den Essen. Out of Voorschoten in the Netherlands. Still the Dutch striker. Now Pereira. Back for Jip Van den Essen. Already, I think, has equaled his first half touches here in the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Looking to get more involved on left wing. For Bacci. He'll go all the way back to Boateng. Good spray across for Garcia. And the Spanish fullback goes to Pereira and lifts it over the top. That was chested down by Fontenot, but too heavily. And now here's a chance for Cap City, looking to spring a run. Runner goes down. No. Referee waves away any appeals. It was cleared away by Pensacola. And now here come Cap City, looking to run again. Far side, this is Baroldi. Looking to get a cross in. He has Valdez at the spot, but that's too close to the keeper, Luca Felix. Thrown out to the left wing near side, Bacci. Cam Young. He has plenty of time to decide which direction he wants to go. Keeps it on this left side. Now Bacci. For Machado, back to Bacci. A bit of miscommunication. It goes back to Timmy Hollenbeck. Cross for his partner, Loya. 6 minutes into the second half. I would say the Cap City have had the better of the opportunities, but they do trail still by a goal to nil. Good ball up top for Baroldi. He had a really nice touch with his left to get it down. But Cap City do decide to go back, keep possession. In front of our broadcast position, it's Martin Valdez. For Loya. Now up left wing it goes, playing it forward towards Valdez. Baroldi trying to get in across. Put out for a throw by Pereira. An attacking throw here for Cap City. Launched into the box towards Coyle. He's there ahead of Boateng and wins a corner. As Boateng knotted it out. 4 corners with no result for Cap City in the first half. But they'll have a great opportunity to equalize here. Bodies lined up at the penalty spot. It goes near post. Punch clear by Felix. Out to the left wing. Cross comes back in towards the spot. Coyle elevated for it. Pereira got up there as well, though, and headed clear. Cap City will maintain possession. Far side Montoya. Looking to find a runner. But a strong tackle comes in from Pereira. And now here come Pensacola looking to run 2-on-2. Van den Essen lobs it towards the near post. And corner of the goal or the football goal posts just above it. And either way, it's out harmlessly for a goal kick. And really, Jip Van den Essen should have probably done a little bit better with that one. But a good opportunity nonetheless for the visitors. Here's Montoya. Riley Baroldi is shifted to play up top in that number 9 role for Cap City as the ball goes down the line towards Lopez. Now Baroldi trying to get free at the top of the box. Cam Young stepped in. Fell to Franco. Now here's Montoya, left wing. Loves that overlapping run, but he goes down under the challenge of Garcia. Yeah, Pensacola played into midfield, but a crunching tackle from Franco. Bodies flying everywhere. It's Coyle who comes away with it. Backheeled back towards him. That was a bit too cute, but still Cap City on the ball. Here's Lopez. Or Valdez. Looks like Lopez got his foot stepped on. He's down, but still Martin Valdez. Cutting towards the top of the box. Oh, he stops on a dime. Let's see if he gets his shot away as he goes down at the edge of the box. Good challenge, says the referee. And it's Machado for Boateng. Our referee, Caitlin Trowbridge, had a really good look at that one. She was pretty decisive in her decision-making. Garcia. Got to Fontenot, and Fontenot had a bit of miscommunication. It's out for a throw to Cap City, who do still trail by a goal to nil. 10 minutes gone in the second half. But getting bodies forward and really have applied more of the pressure, I would say, here in the second half. They've certainly enjoyed more possession here tonight. As it's played to Riley Baroldi. He tried to tap it towards Lopez. It was intercepted by Pensacola, but now coming the other way is Franco. He plays it up right wing side. This is Valdez. Valdez trying to hit the byline, lobs across, all the way across the box, nobody home. Chasing it down, though. Looks to be Franco. And it's out for a throw to Cap City. Taken quickly, Montoya. Back for Loya. Again, Cap City building possession in their opponent's half. Valdez had an overlapping run, decided not to use it. He puts it across. That's tipped at the near post. Header comes in just over the bar. But a dangerous bounce. It fell to the substitute, Luca Lattori, who was only able to put it over the bar. But again, more pressure on Luca Felix, who now with the one-goal lead into the second half, I'm sure will be taking even more time, all that he's allowed on these goal kicks. And with the wind, he sends that one deep. Knotted down well by Molina. He gets away from Loya. And now numbers for Pensacola. Here's Fontenot into the box. Sends a shot across the face of goal, just wide of the post. And Adam Shantz wondering where his back four was there. As Fontenot was on a free run, he had Van Den Essen to his left as well. Decided to go for the shot and just fizzed it wide. Hernandez and Hollenbeck for Loya. Not a ton of pressure here from Pensacola. For Jonathan Hernandez. And Loya goes up to Montoya. And again into the Pensacola half come Cap City. Good pass over to Franco. Franco running at the defenders. Playing it towards the right wing. This is Baroldi. Baroldi gets it under, trying to cut onto his left. Plays it for Franco. He taps it across. Looking to get a shot away is Lopez. That got blocked, but still it's Cap City. And a deflection on the shot. Felix palms it away into a dangerous spot, but the first to react was Marcus Pereira. Again, here come Cap City. Towards the top of the box, but a line of Pensacola defenders able to break it up, and Cam Young flashes it long. Well, Van Den Essen was trying to get behind the defenders, but Loya read that well. Montoya. Lattori tried to play the 1-2, but didn't quite have the touch on that one. It was too far ahead of him. And so just a throw. A couple of Capital City substitutes are starting to warm up and get loose as we near the hour mark. They trail by a goal to nil. The 32nd minute header from Cy Fontenot off the corner is the difference in this South Regional Final. Coyle. Now Hernandez. Hollenbeck looking to split some lines. Lifted over the top towards the far side, Lattori. Body's getting into the box for Capital City. It's played to the top of the box. Spinning away from a challenge as Franco tried a bit too much footwork there as the Pensacola defenders closed him down and took it away from him. Gente Molina plays it ahead for Vandeness, and he's 1-on-2. And a good toe put in by Hollenbeck, but it did fall to Gente Molina. To the left wing, Bocci. Bocci tried to nutmeg Hernandez, but he got it back. Trying to play a one on the volley. Misses the near, but tried to give it go with Vandenessen. And, well, Pensacola haven't had a ton of possession as we hit the hour mark here in Round Rock in the second half, but they are making a lot of it. They seem to be getting dangerous looks every time they come forward. It is Capital City enjoying the bulk of the possession, as it has been throughout the night. Montoya playing it forward. Latore with a great touch, and that has to be a foul, and Pereira is going to go in the book. Capital City looked good on that counter. Nice and fast. And Pereira, a very professional foul. As he joins Machado in the book for the Pelicans. That was Garcia who was fouled. And now Garcia trying to play it across goal, and it did carry out over the end line for a goal kick as the assistant's flag went up and the referee was on top of that as well. Substitution for Capital City as they chase a goal, trailing 1-0 here in the 62nd minute. Of course, no substitutes board here, so we'll have to wait till the player turns around to get a number. Looked to be Baroldi who left. Yeah, the substitute is Aiden Hickey. Plays his college soccer for UIW down in San Antonio, the Kyle native. He's going to add some size to midfield for Kai Gokel. As we wait again for Luca Felix to take the goal kick. They like to set up like they're going to take it short before Felix pushes them deep. And with the wind, he gets a lot of it under there. Coyle rises to head it. Young got a piece of it. Tapping it forward is Hickey. And his first touch, though, is a heavy one into the box. Felix decides to pick it up and lob it out. And into the last half hour, I presume won't be in much of a hurry at all as it's lifted by Machado over the top towards Vandenessen. It's a good header from Hollenbeck and a better read from Loya on the second effort. As Vandenessen had an eye on that the whole way. Right in front of us, Aiden Lopez is fouled by Machado, and Machado's going to have to be careful. He is on a yellow. Franco across for Coyle. Looking to get more involved here in this second half. Just under a half hour to go. Here's Loya. Hollenbeck. And Jonathan Hernandez. More good possession as it goes to Montoya in front of the Cap City bench. And he retreats into his own half for Loya. Now Hollenbeck. Franco does good work in midfield. Had Cam Young on his back. Got it to Hickey. Now Lopez. Looking to drive forward. Splits two defenders. Has Young on him, but still Lopez. Oh, but Cy Fontenot tracked back and got a foot in there as he was dribbling. It's Pereira. Two-man press from Cap City. Back to Felix. as the Dutch striker Jip van den Essen was adjudged to be offside. Free taken quickly. Here's Montoya. Carrying forward to his left, Latore. Luca Latore has Boateng out on him. Lobs across to the top of the box. That is headed down by Bocci. And here come Pensacola looking to run the other way. They have numbers if they hurry. 4-on-3. Here comes Pensacola. Tap to the right. In is Fontenot. He shoots, and he misses the near post wide. Marcus Pereira had options left. He had options right. He decided to go to the right. And the goal scorer, Cy Fontenot, for the second time this half, missed firing across goal. Well, that was a big crisis averted, you have to feel like, with 25 minutes plus stoppage to play. Capital City do not want to fall behind 2 goals here at home in front of a good crowd here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. This South Regional Final in the league for clubs. It's Hollenbeck. Across for his defensive partner, Loya. Now Montoya. In midfield, Garcia. Now Hickey. He's looked positive since coming in. Got to Latore, and Latore goes down under a 2-handed shove on the far side from Marcus Garcia. That was an easy one to whistle. And the free kick taken quickly. Here's Latore. Cutting on to his right at the top of the box. Fires across. That was headed away by Boateng. Collected on the near side by Coyle. But his pass for Valdez was into touch. And it is a throw to the visitors from Florida. Machado with a big head of steam launched that throw all the way into the Capital City end, where it's picked up by Garcia. And now Alex Loya playing here in his hometown of Round Rock. Montoya. Back for Hickey, who was dropped into the number 6. Cross to the right back, Hernandez. Hernandez with bodies closing on him. Tried to split 2 defenders and fouled Chente Molina when he lost possession. 22 minutes plus stoppage left. It's Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil. The Cy Fontenot 32nd minute header is the difference in this one. Felix over to take the free kick, and directing traffic is Luca Felix. Good touch from Rodrigo Baca. And Chente Molina, wins a throw. Well, crowd don't like that one. That's definitely a surprise. As Cam Young, his pass was misplayed. And here's Martin Valdez spraying it across to Franco. Franco read that one well, stopped it on a dime from the center dot. Playing it to his right, but a good header from Machado. Down to Rodrigo Bocci. And Machado. Good 1-2 with Molina. Hollenbeck got a foot in there, took a deflection, and it's going to go all the way back home to Adam Schatz. Hernandez again turning back. Loya. Looks like Timmy Hollenbeck is going to join the play here and step up into a midfield role as Hickey is dropped back into the back 4, lobbed over the top. Pereira, the big center back, is there though. Got it to Machado. Bocci in midfield. Good slide tackle, and here comes Cap City the other way. Lopez. For Hernandez. Again, they slow it down. Back for Hollenbeck, who has dropped back to center half. Loya. Two-man press from Pensacola. And he'll go all the way back to Schatz. We played 69 minutes. And Pensacola still leading by a goal to nil. They've held this lead since the 32nd minute. And have looked pretty solid at the back as a clearing pass from Hollenbeck. Ooh, looked like that caught Chente Molina in a, we'll say, a sensitive area as he goes down. You know, Hollenbeck was just trying to clear it forward. Chente Molina was only about 3 yards ahead of him. And he's feeling that one. Looks like another substitute's being readied by Cap City. As Joe Coyle departs, again, more midfield help for Capital City. Now it looks like we're going to take a hydration break with 70 minutes played. Looks like the substitute is the Manchester, England native Matt Williams. Plays college soccer for Winthrop. As Chente Molina is still shaking off that below-the-belt ball that he took on the clearing attempt. Looks like he'll be okay to continue, and just a brief hydration break as we'll resume play here with 71 minutes gone into the last 20 minutes, into the fourth quarter of this game. And it's still Pensacola who lead by a goal to nil. Rob Jaskula here with you. Rob Jaskula Sr. on camera. We are a Vipe Live crew. Our thanks to Merle Bertrand and Suna Venkat in the studio. Happy to be bringing you this game here for the League 4 clubs. This South Regional Final. The South Texas Conference champions, Capital City SC, under pressure here. They need one, and then they need a second. It's Pensacola, the champions of the Gulf Coast Conference, who still lead by a goal to nil. Here's Montoya carrying up left wing. Looks like he's still got a good head of steam in him, but he ran into a tackle. It was Fontenot tracking back now. Vandenessen for Chente Molina. He chips it over the top to right wing Vandenessen. Cap City got plenty of bodies back. That's Pereira. To his left, Bacci. Looks like there's been a change as well for the visitors as it goes back to Pereira. Indeed, Isaac Camara has come into play right back for the visitors. Out of Freetown, Sierra Leone. And a veteran of Pensacola FC as well. Knocked down in midfield by Lopez, but the return pass to him got intercepted by Chente Molina, who tracked back well for it. Now Bacci left wing. He chips into the box looking for Fontenot, but that's going to be too close to the keeper, Adam Schatz. And Chance collects and leaves it out for Loya. Just 16 minutes plus stoppages, and Loya's pass is intercepted by Pereira. Pereira waiting for bodies to come back. I don't think anybody was ready for that interception. He wins a throw on the far side. And Fontenot will take it. And well, burning a few seconds here as he leaves it for Isaac Camara. Looks like a substitution is going to be made by the visitors. And we'll get the binoculars out again. The goal scorer, Cy Fontenot, is who leaves. That's a bit of a surprise. He's still running really well, putting in a lot of defensive effort, too. And it's the Japanese forward, Kenta Yagi, out of Shizuoka, Japan, who has come off the substitutes bench for Dean Logan. And Pensacola FC, throw is won by Cap City. Looks like they are also readying another substitute. We have to throw everything at the wall here with just over 15 minutes to play, plus stoppages. Here's Loya. Still a lot of pressing here from Pensacola. Ed for Williams. But a long ball was intercepted by Pereira. And into midfield, it's Marcus Pereira. Chested down by Franco. But another lackadaisical pass in midfield. Picked up by Marcus Pereira for Camara. They'll go back to the captain, Aaron Boateng. Machado or Bacci. Bacci's pass is intercepted. Good tackle. Oh, no. Whistle goes against Matt Williams. That looked a very fair challenge. That was right in front of our broadcast position. Aiden Hickey is over to have a few words. Our referee, Caitlin Trowbridge, hearing it from both sets of players a bit this evening, which is usually a sign that they're doing a pretty good job. But this is another opportunity for the visitors to slow things down. There is a substitute being prepared, though, before Aaron Boateng's free kick. As we get back underway, it's back heeled by Bacci. The substitute for Capital City is Ryan Hasty, the veteran out of Nottingham, England, and his first challenge, is to concede a foul to Machado. Hasty with those good wide shoulders. Well, used them perhaps a bit too effectively there. Ribeiro. Boateng, Machado. And Machado, under a bit of pressure from Lopez, has to go all the way back to Luca Felix, who lobs up the far side. Camara loses out to Montoya. Well, it's said that the Camara got the last throw, taken quickly by Cap City for Hasty. Now Lattori. Montoya, and they'll go all the way back to midfield. And Loya, with just 12 and a half minutes of normal time remaining. Here's Hernandez. Franco. Across to Loya. Now here's Valdez. Well, he tried to get it to Lattori. The play is broken up, and in the fracas, looks like a throw is won by Capital City. Again, taken quickly, Loya. 78 minutes gone. Still Pensacola leading by a goal to nil. They are right to left across your dial. Capital City left to right in white. Crossfield pass was intercepted, and a good touch from Bacci to get it to Machado. And now here's Chente Molina. He tried to do a little too much dribbling there, and it's picked up by Hernandez, but a throw won by Pensacola on this near side as they ready a substitute of their own. And this second half kind of feels a bit like the first half. Pretty stop-start stuff. Not a ton of flow to this match. It's the Scottish midfielder Cam Young who departs. Veteran of some Scottish Cup runs with Queen of the South, a famous club in the Scottish Professional Football League. put out for a throw. Capital City, so about 20 yards of field position gained by the visitors, who are again in no hurry. Oh, he has shoulder, but haven't seen any sort of whistles yet. This is for the time. The substitute is Mike Missouri stakes the arm from Aaron Boateng. Here's Loya at the top of his own box. Hickey, and lifted forward towards Latore. Again, good defending in midfield from the visitors as it's Marcus Pereira playing it to right wing Camara. Not being closed down too tightly by Montoya with the good speed that he had. Goes back to Boateng Machado, the left back. We are under 10 minutes to go here in normal time, and Cap City need to start getting bodies forward. They're having a hard time clearing out of their own defensive half at the moment. As Machado goes back to Boateng. This is really the best possession that Pensacola have had really in the second half, and it's a good time for it. As soon as I say it, there's the commentator's curse as João Ribeiro puts one over the top, nobody home. And from the back, here's Hernandez. For Franco. Now Loya. Playing it forward up the left wing. And it goes back to Loya. Franco, who's the furthest reserved Capital City player on the pitch at the moment. Lifted long and forward from Hickey into the box, and coming up area is Luca Felix to collect with 8.5 minutes left in the 90, and still Pensacola leading by a goal to nil. The 32nd minute goal, the difference. Off the set piece corner routine. Here's Loya getting it under. Got around Van der Nessen really nicely. Alex Loya looking to pick out a pass, waiting for some runners. Ahead to Lopez. Lopez trying to run at the defense. He's got a light thorn on him. The number 10's battling. Out to left wing it goes. Latore looking to get a cross in. He goes down in the box, and the referee points to the spot. It's a penalty. This game takes a big twist here in this 83rd minute. A chance to equalize for Capital City. Ryan Hasty cradling that ball like a baby. It will be Hasty against Luca Felix. Our referee, Kalen Trowbridge. A lot of administrative duties right now as we prepare for this pivotal moment. In the 84th minute, a penalty one at the far side of the box. It's the veteran, Ryan Hasty. One of the key cogs in this entire club, and he beats Felix to the left. Well, Felix guessed right, got a hand to it, but not strong enough. We're all even. It's a goal apiece with just over 5 minutes to play here in Round Rock. The substitute, Ryan Hasty, only been on the pitch for about 5 minutes, has equalized. Latore won the penalty, and Hasty converts the substitutes. The 34-year-old forward, with his veteran wiles, sent Felix the right way. Felix did get a hand to it. But just too much power from Ryan Hasty. And some renewed vigor in this game as Bocce plays it to Machado. Pensacola looking to strike right back. That cross got blocked. Machado gathers it under his feet. Trying to play it to Bocce. Bocce had a bit of a run to it, but he got there. Molina for Boateng. 5 minutes to play in normal time. We're even at a goal apiece here in Round Rock. Long shot coming in from Yagi, his first action. That got blocked about 5 feet in front of him. But Pensacola do collect. Oh, and that was a frustrating foul to give away by Matt Williams as he shoved Yagi with two hands right in front of the referee. That's an easy whistle for any referee. Yagi was holding up space, trying to set kind of a pick. You can't just shove him like that. It's a free kick in a dangerous position about 30 yards out from goal with 4.5 minutes to play of the 90. Capital City, who have just equalized through the Ryan Hasty penalty, will have some defending to do. Machado and Pereira are conferencing over it. 3 in the wall near the top of the D. As bodies line up mostly on the right wing side, top of the box. It'll be Machado with a powerful shot, but into the wall. That'll leave a mark. Kept alive, though, by Pensacola. Bocce with the overlapping run of Pereira. He looks to get it across. That is right at Adam Shantz. And he collects it with Boateng trying to close him down. And a great throw out into the wind. Looking for the winner, but put out for a throw by Camara. Cap City still have numbers if they hurry. Lopez sprays it with his left. Oh, that was a pretty ball to the far side, Montoya. Let's see if Capital City can go and win it now. Montoya tries a return pass cross field. Well, a couple players let that one bounce, and it does end up at the feet of Martin Valdez. Valdez tries to get around the tackle of Bocce and wins a free. This will be an opportunity to put a good one into the box with 3 minutes left of the 90 here in Round Rock. We are all even at a goal apiece. Valdez and Lopez conversing. Looks like it's going to be Lopez to put it in with his left. Bodies lining up about 12, 14 yards out near the back post. Ryan Hasty is providing a wide target there. Let's see if they go at him. 2 in the wall for Luca Felix, who is about 2 yards off of his goal line and a bit towards the back post, which is where we assume this is going to go. It is towards Hasty. It falls in the box, and Capital City lead 2-1. What a comeback for the home side in this South Regional Finals. They've turned things around. A beautiful ball from Aiden Lopez. Bounced in the box and was turned in. That's who we thought it was. It's Alex Loya, the center back, playing in his hometown, who puts Capital City up 2-1. Just a minute and a half left in normal time. And now Pensacola are going to have to throw bodies forward. And they look shell-shocked, hands on their hips. They cannot believe they held the lead 1-0 just 5 minutes ago. It's been turned around. Hasty in the 84th minute. Loya in the 89th minute. Long ball from Lightthorn, but that's over the head of Machado. And now it'll be Capital City in no hurry to take the throw. What a match here in Round Rock. This South Regional Final has been just as good as advertised. Well, the throw slipped out of the hand. It looked like of Hernandez as Pereira lobs it into Lightthorn. Lightthorn trying to play it to the top of the box. Heavy touch from Molina. That's taken away by Hasty. Looking to play it forward was Williams, but that pass was knocked down, but still held alive right at midfield. It's a throw to Cap City as the final seconds of the 90 tick off. Let's see how much time we have left to play. Couple of goals there, and some pushing and shoving, some disagreement on the far side. You hate to see that. This game's been played in very great spirits by both sets of players. And of course, now's when I drop my binoculars, so can't quite get some numbers there. Thanks, guys. Help from the fans. I appreciate it. Didn't see any cards come out in that fray. And indeed, it is just a throw. That does gobble up 15 valuable seconds as it's lifted into the air, cleared away by Pensacola, who have brought on another substitute. Nana Ose Amarqua as they play it towards the top of the box. That is cleared out by Williams for a throw, and we know Machado has a long one on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see that go into the box. Indeed, over the right shoulder. No flag from the assistant, but it is cleared away, but only as far as Lightthorn. He keeps it alive, but Cap City do step into the passing lane. Machado tracks it down, lobs a high one into the box towards Camara, but his header goes wide of the far post. Adam Shantz was never worried about that one. He has a goal kick. We've of stoppage here. We'll wait and see how much is left. Our referee, Caitlin Trowbridge, had to make some big decisions, including in the 83rd. And Shantz lifts it high in the air, right onto the midfield line. Some head tennis being played. And it is Molina who gets underneath. Camara. Got it for Pereira. Pereira's cross. Oh boy, that was just ahead of Chen, but just a goal kick. We played about 3.5 minutes in the first half. I would suspect about the same, maybe a little bit more here in the second. It's 2-1, Capital City lead. Turning it around in the last 10 minutes of normal time. And Shantz sends everybody forward and stacked to the left side of the pitch. That's a great goal kick into the center circle. Got to Bocci. Good touch from Bocci. Do Pensacola have another answer in them? Here's Machado with his left towards the top of the box. Camara chests it down, but it is cleared away by Montoya as far as Pereira. Now Lightthorn tracks it down. Here's Camara. Playing it forward, Pereira. He chips it towards the back post. That's a little too heavy. But Machado is there. He lifts it back across. Ball loose in the box. It falls towards Hasty. And Hasty boots it clear with his left. Camara's going to get their field for Ose Kantayagi. Loses out. It's put out for a throw to the visitors. There can't be much time left. Waiting for a ball is Isaac Camara. Them are coming across the field. Here at the Round Rock multi-purpose complex. Everybody forward as the long throw is lifted into the box. It bounces once, still alive. Headed away by Capital City twice. Clears Pereira. Pereira tries to get a shot away. Capital City take over. Here they come. It's 3-on-1 if they hurry. Carrying forward is Lopez. He uses a player to his right. It is Lopez. To his left. Hasty. He tries to cut. Camera. He can't do it. But it does. Full time as and shoving still going on here, and it looks like some of the Pensacola players are celebrating something, but now even more pushing and shoving. Well, you don't like to see this. Some argy-bargy at full time. The Pensacola players seem to think that there's time left. The referee blew full time. The pitch is being cleared. That folks starts the technical difficulties. There's still some confusion. It looks like there may still be some time remaining. The players have not yet left the pitch. We're not going to get an explanation here. The referee blew full time. Look, she lifted her hands, blew the whistle, pointed at the circle. Goku agrees with me here. He is out having words with the referee. I can't imagine why she'd be restarting the match. Of course, the stoppage time is a referee session anyway. It's a full time. We're having words with Luke Felix. Rob Jaskula here with you. Stick with us, folks. This one apparently not over yet. What drama here at the end of the South Regional Final. Pensacola got the minute they wanted. They did not get the outcome they wanted. The nail in the coffin on the South Regional Championship for Capital City SC. And it was Martin Valdez the Georgetown native, playing 10 minutes away from his hometown. You know what? That stopped my watch. I don't know how many that was. 9. For those of you keeping score at home. Now in the 10th minute of stoppage time. It's 3-1. And we apparently play on. That wasn't the last kick of the match. It kind of looked like it was. Look, getting our money's worth here on Saturday night here in Round Rock. It's 3-1 to Capital City. They trailed a goal to nil in the 83rd minute when Luca Latore won a penalty that Ryan Hasty converted. It's been all Capital City. Looks like Dean Logan, the manager of Pensacola, was booked. Man, sorry for the technical issues here in the final minutes of stoppage time. You know what? If we'd only played 3 extra minutes, we wouldn't have had any issues. Instead, we play a dozen. And finally full time has sounded. The players still surrounding the referee, Caitlin Trowbridge, and some sarcastic clapping towards her. The assistants are having to keep the players and the Pensacola bench away. It looks like the red card is in hand. The drama perhaps not over here, but the match is. It's Capital City who win by a 3-1 final.
Final score, Cap City 3,
Well, the comeback complete for Capital City SC as they win 3-1, all of them in the second half. The scoring was opened by Fontenot. Cy Fontenot put the visitors ahead, and they held that lead from the 32nd minute until the 83rd minute when Luca Latore won a penalty on the far side, converted by Ryan Hasty. Luca Felix went the right way, got a hand to it, but there was just too much power on it. Then, off of a free kick on the near side, Alex Loya, the Round Rock native, got onto a bouncing ball at the far side of the box, about 6 yards out, rifled past Felix for the winner. And then, folks, I do know we had a few technical issues. My apologies for that, as we ended up playing some amount of stoppage time. Martin Valdez finished a 2-on-1 from Ryan Hasty. Boy, oh boy, did the veteran forward Ryan Hasty make a difference as he came on, and immediately that match just turned on its head. Well, a lot of credit to Kai Goko for that decision. But it's full time here in Round Rock, and Capital City SC are moving on to the national finals as they beat Pensacola FC by 3-1. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. If you're a Capital City fan, I know you enjoyed the outcome as they move on to Denton next week. Our Vipe Live crew, thanks you for tuning in. For Suna Venkat, Merle Bertrand in the studio, for Rob Jaskula Sr. on camera, my name is Rob Jaskula. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Capital City take it 3-1.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive,
Thank you so much.
the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses,
Thank you so much.
for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?